Hello, everyone. I'm going to give everybody a moment or two to receive the notification that I am live, and we'll get started. All righty. Hello, friends. So I am Laurie Baracco, and I welcome you to this spontaneous live. So I decided to go live about 9:30 this morning, and my schedule allowed for it, and it's a beautiful, perfect day to connect with everybody and talk about the cosmic influences for today as well as tomorrow. So if you are able to see me and hear me, please type in the chat. Let me know. I'd love to see who's here and share your name and where you're joining from. And I did want to drop in a little bit that to say that I do have a private Facebook group that I used to be able to stream on YouTube and different Facebook pages as well. And then the features within the private group changed, so I'm not able to stream live in my Astral Lounge through StreamYard just directly. So hopefully some of you are catching me here, and I'm looking forward to talk about the influences, what today is all about, share the workbook that I have for you, and then talk about the full moon tomorrow. And then I'm going to answer some psychic questions. So feel free to type in the chat. Let me know you can see me, hear me, and then we'll get things started. I did drop in the comment area the link to the workbook, and I'm going to drop in again. We'll take it from there. All right, everybody. So today it is Thursday, June 20th, and today is the summer solstice. And today, the way it's pronounced is Litha, Litha. And I wanted to talk about some things you can do to embrace the energies that are available to us today. And today's the longest day of the year, and it's the celebration of the return of the sun. So hi there. I see a few people are joining. So hello. And if you're catching this this live later, I hope that the information helps to support you on your journey. So we have two events taking place, and for today is the summer solstice, tomorrow is a full moon, and so we'll be continue to feel the effects of these two events over the next couple of days. I'm going to say probably we've been feeling these rhythms and I keep saying influences, but I don't have another word. And the influences of this time for the past week. So I'm going to say it's probably like a 10-day window because of the celebrations and the collective celebration and festivals around this time. So I'm going to pop on over to my notes for Letha. And I'm going to try to share my screen. So we'll see if we can do this. So hello. I see if you joined, and we'll take it from there. So I am going to share my screen. And I know I can do this. All right, let's see. We've got... I'm just trying to see where it went to. Yeah, it says having issues. Yes, I am. Okay, there we go. So the screen I want to share, it's not going to let me share it in the other browser, is it? Oh, darn it. Poop. Hold on here. Let's see. Technical difficulty here. What I will do then is I'm going to share this page where the blog is at. Yeah. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Well, heck. Let's see if we can do it this way. Can you see this? Let's see. Oh yeah, I just put you in like a time warp kind of thing. So we're going to stop sharing there. All right, so I'm just going to go through and read some of the comments and the energies around Letha and what we can do. And I say hello, friends who are joining. Sorry about that awkward moment. I feel like I really want to see if I can do this. I think I can. There we go. I got it. All right, so here we go. Hi, Lisa. Okay, here we go. All right. Now I can view. Oh, I think I did this part. Hooray. All right, so I dropped in a link for Letha. And this is the page I'm looking at, but I'm not able to scroll. What in the heck? All right. Thank you for bearing with me. All right. So I'm going to go back and forth with reading some of the material to share with you all. And then just some ideas to drop in. There are certain rituals that we can do at this time. There are crystals and herbs and things to reflect on during this time. All right. So Letha, it's known as the summer solstice. And Letha, also known as midsummer or the summer solstice, is a magical time of the year that marks the longest day and the shortest night. It's a celebration of the sun's power, the abundance of nature, and the transformative energy that surrounds us. As the wheel of the year turns to this sacred point, we are invited to embrace the warmth, vitality, and joy that Letha brings. This guide and workbook will help you. So this workbook, there's a link in there, will help you to delve into the traditions, rituals, and spiritual significance. So how to celebrate Letha today. So if you can, head on outside, go on outside. I know where I live, it's a tropical climate here in Southwest Florida, but I am going to spend some time outside. I've already been out this morning. It's not too hot. And soak up some of that beautiful energy that the planet is celebrating, right? So you can go on a nature walk or hike or just sit there and absorb the energies to connect with the energy of the summer season. Get outside and enjoy the sun. Pay attention to how it makes you feel when it touches your skin. Does it feel, does it bring you energy? Does it make you feel cozy and warm and supported? Does it give you a boost of stamina, right? Just kind of like be present with it. You can make some sun tea, make sun tea or other summery drinks using fresh herbs and fruits. You can create a mandala or other art project that incorporates the colors and themes of Letha. You can make a wreath or garland of flowers with herbs and leaves to hang on your door or altar, and you could use it for a bonfire later. So there is some things you can do divination wise. You could set intentions for the rest of the summer season, focusing on what you want to manifest and create. You might also want to try to do a reading for yourself, like a rune reading or scrying in a river or stream. Here's a big one, candles, working with candles because we're celebrating the fiery sun and that solar energy. So some candle magic, most certainly, is one way to celebrate this time. You can light candles at dawn and then extinguish them at dusk or whenever is doable for you, right? Intention trumps everything else. We light candles or work with the element of fire because it is the celebration of the return of the light and that solar energy that brings life and new beginnings and supports us. You could charge your crystals while the sun is at its peak power using your chants to charge them. Be mindful there are some crystals that may lose some of their color in the sunlight, like amethyst. You can make Letha-inspired foods to incorporate the reds and yellows and oranges or flavors of lavender, thyme, rosemary in your recipes. You could have a picnic or potluck with friends with these fruits and vegetables on the menu. I've got a Letha prosperity ritual. And so I want to just like pause for a minute and say that if you're unable to do these things today, it's okay. That, you can prepare today and still ride the waves of the energy, these cosmic waves of influence over the next couple of days. And say you only have time on Saturday. That's great. Celebrate the return of the sun and this halfway mark of the year, and also working also with the energies of the full moon, which is tomorrow. So for the prosperity ritual, you would need a green candle, a yellow or gold candle, a prosperity charm or coin, and you can improvise, right? If you need to, right? Say you don't have access or can't make it to the store to get a green or yellow or gold candle, you can use white to improvise. So you would light your candle and say, on this Letha day, sun so bright, bless me with abundance, prosperity, and light. And so then you would hold the charm, visualizing your goals and desires manifesting in your life, and infuse the objects with your intentions for financial success and abundance. And then you would put the charm or coin on your altar between the candles and say, with this charm, my wealth shall grow, blessed by Letha's abundant glow. And so you allow the candles to burn down safely or extinguish them if you need to, and keep the charm or coin with you or in a safe place as a reminder of your prosperity goals and the blessings of this time, right? And so there are some correspondences like plants and herbs like mugwort, chamomile, lily, oak, lavender, daisy, honeysuckle. The colors are gold, green, orange, red, white, yellow. I'm wearing kind of sort of gold. I tried to match the season today. Some of the crystals are emerald, jade, citrine, topaz, amber. The trees are birch, oak, elder, laurel. And some of the symbols are bonfire, sunflowers, and a sun wheel. Then there are deities that help us celebrate this time. Freya Flora, which was just our goddess at the June goddess circle at the moon, mystical moon. There's Anye, Habondia, Lu, Greenman, Bast, Bridget, and Pan. Okay, then you can also make some shortbread, which I have this recipe in here for you as well. I've got a tarot spread in this workbook for you for this time. And let's see what I had some journal prompts too. So journal prompts can really help us with reflection and thinking about what else, like what this time means to us. And so with the journal prompts, it helps us to take a moment to pause, reflect, and then when we journal, and I know I've shared this before, when we journal, it's allowing the information to come through our higher self and the other realms, moving it through the physical body with the physical action of writing and documenting what is coming through, but it pulls it through and it weaves it into your physicality. Yeah. So, hi there, Donna. Hello, everybody. So does anybody have any questions, or does anybody here that's watching right now, do you celebrate Letha? What do you do to honor this time? I know some people, they may just reflect and watch the sunset with it being the longest day, right? You might do that as well. Let's wait and see if anybody has any comments or questions. And then I'm gonna briefly talk about the full moon, which is tomorrow as well. Hello, friends. Okay, I know there's a little delay, so I think we're good there. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the full moon in Capricorn, which is tomorrow, Friday, June 21st at 6:08 p.m. So it's a full moon in Capricorn. It's also known as the strawberry moon. And it's a time of grounding, discipline, and significant achievement. So as we blend the full moon with this solstice, it really does help us kind of really pivot, plant seeds, like literally plant seeds, and think about where we're at this halfway point of the year. Where would we like to be? What do we need to tweak? What do we need to shift? And Capricorn is very practical. So the influences that can help us to help support us with mapping some things out. So the significance of the full moon in Capricorn, it's a time when the moon is directly opposite the sun, illuminating the qualities of Capricorn: practicality, ambition, determination. And so Capricorn's influence brings a focused energy perfect for achieving and setting goals. So I know that with the full moon, it's a time of releasing. It's also a time of completion. What can you complete with the influence of Capricorn to help you with some of your goals? Are there some practical things you need to do? Are you complete? And if you are complete with some phases of your intentions with that journey, celebrate it, right? Wrap it up, celebrate it. Thank Spirit for this, for the opportunities to manifest and to be where you are at on your journey. So with this moon, like I mentioned, practicality and discipline come to the forefront. It's time to evaluate your achievements, set realistic goals, and establish emotional stability, right? Where am I getting pulled? Where am I getting triggered? Capricorn is going to help us kind of ground that energy and wrap it up and bring some sense of reason to things, right? It's going to help us get outside of that fear trigger mode as well. So it helps you to take tangible steps towards your aspirations, ensuring that your dreams are built on a really good, solid foundation, right? Let's be practical. Let's think about this. What's a realistic goal and what can I handle? What can I not handle, right? I have a business mentorship group and we talk about this, right? There's nothing wrong with having, vast goals. However, if it came tomorrow, would you be prepared to handle that, right? If I have a $2 billion goal for myself, can I handle that if it happened tomorrow? No, probably not, right? So Capricorn is saying, let's be realistic and let's think about this. So the spiritual meaning of this moon is, again, the grounding stability. It's time to transform and renew, shedding old patterns and embracing new structured ways of being. It also supports deep introspection, allowing you to align your actions with your true purpose. So you could do things like work with a cleansing ritual with Palo Santo or sage to help shift the energy. It helps with your setting the tone for any ritual, of course. So it's also a good idea to write down your intentions on paper, be realistic, light a candle and read your intentions out loud and burn them on the paper carefully and release your desires into the universe. Some crystals for this moon are red jasper, smoky quartz, and garnet. So I did want to talk about some journal prompts for this moon. What achievements am I proud of? What goals do I need to focus on? How can I foster emotional stability and growth? Yeah. So those are some things to really think about. Let me just see what else I wanted to share with you. So a lot of people do their monthly cleansing around the full moon. Some people cut cords around the full moon. Again, it's a time of repping things up as we come to the end of a cycle, almost like the tens in the tarot, right? The tens are the completion of a cycle. What are you complete with? What would you like to wrap up? And what are you celebrating at this time, right? Also, the full moon is a time of heightened intuition. So your dreams might get really interesting. You might have those intuitive hits when you're out and about and connecting with people. Just to be mindful of those things for yourself as well. Okay. Wanted to just take a moment to pause and see if there were any questions here. Any questions about the energies, or if anybody wanted to share what they have been experiencing during this moon. Whoop. And then I'm going to get into sharing some messages from Spirit. And the card that flew out was the Knight of Swords. So this Knight of Swords' energy has to do with strategizing and having a little bit of experience under the belt. They're optimistic. They're ready to take action, but they may not have all of the wisdom that's needed, but they're going to get some things done. All right, so I'll wait a moment or two to see if anybody has any comments or questions or shares, and then I am going to answer some psychic questions from those who are watching. And if you're watching afterwards, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to go back and answer your questions. So if you have a psychic question, and please feel free to drop it in there, and then I will answer some questions here live. Hi, Ariel. Good to see ya. Hi, Kathy. And Kathy says she's going through a lot of renewal with her relationships and some home renovations. That's right there, foundations, right? Your family relationships and your home, your foundation, and shifting that energy. Total Capricorn energy. All right, we're going to see if anybody has any questions, and then I will see what Spirit brings through for us here. In the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of water. See what we got. And the deck that I'm using, this is the deck I usually read from. Home with is the Light Seers. I love this deck. It's such a wonderful deck. I love the imagery, just the energy, really. I connect with it beautifully. It's a beautiful deck by Chris Ann. So I see Kathy's question about a company sending a rep to bring you a quote. How does Spirit feel about this quote? Let's pull 3 cards and see. All right, I'm going to pull 3 from the top, and you've seen me shuffle. So Spirit says it's okay. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune. You get the 2 of Cups. And then you have, well, the 2 of Cups was reversed. And then you had the Empress reversed. So what does Spirit say? Spirit says that it's probably a better offer out there to get some more quotes, and let's see where it goes. It's okay. I feel that, I don't know if there's enough follow through with this company, discipline, or if they're not they're not as on top of things, you know, like some companies, they don't get back to you, it takes them a long time. Like I just feel like there are some loose ends there with that company. So yes, of course, bring them on out, see what they have to say, and then get a couple of other quotes as well. That's the advice from Spirit. Yeah. Okay, Ariel has a question about an upcoming baby. What's your question, Ariel? Congratulations, whoever's having the baby. All right, so I'll wait a moment to see what the question is about the baby. You're welcome, Kathy. Okay, it's us. Well, congratulations. We're trying for a baby. So I pulled 3 cards, and I feel like there's something with the timing that just feels like we just tried. I don't know if you've already like passed a cycle, but just to try to trust in the process of all of that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it has to do with the cycles. This is a moon card. So I know that all souls that choose to be born to take a body in this existence, they choose the astrological time and place. There's something about the trusting in the journey and the timing of things. So yeah, and I felt like the mind does what it does. So I don't know if there's a cycle that was missed, or it's like, okay, maybe next time, or to try not to get frustrated with all of that. Oh my gosh, I love these cards that came up around us. So you have the High Priestess, we have the 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Swords. So a lot of emotion around this, a lot of obviously emotion, but trust the divine timing of the soul and when things come together. So I'm so excited. Congratulations. And I can't wait to celebrate with all of you, right? I do know that we all choose when we're born under the sign, the vibration, the calibration of everything that has to do with our path. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. I felt like there's some type of tweaking. I don't know if someone wasn't feeling well, or we need to just not feeling well, cold or something. I just feel like the body needs a little bit of a recalibration. Okay. Good luck and celebration. Okay, so then I saw Donna had a question. I think Spirit woke me up for this. So is there a message? Yep, I'll pull 3 cards for you. Okay, here we go, Donna. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Wheel again, reversed though, and then we have the Two of Cups. If something within a relationship and or situation is weighing heavy on your heart and your mind, you really do need to go and communicate. This is action. It's a time of action. So rather than wait to see if things like get cleared up or just trying to avoid the conversation, I really feel like this is a time of action for you to be proactive and put it out there with how you're feeling and communicate in that way. Okay, so action. Do something. If it's bothering you, don't wait for them to approach you. Just clear the air. And maybe there's been a misunderstanding on your part or somebody else's part. And always speak from the heart. Always take a moment to think, to breathe before you communicate, and ask your higher self to help you to communicate with love, and that your message is received in the way you intended for it to be received. Okay. Okay, so I missed this part, Ariel. So, and you were hoping it was going to be an easy process. I just felt like the mind is getting involved. What's an easy process? You might miss a cycle with it. I just felt like, well, or it might read a false negative. I just feel that we're looking at all of the details and we want it to happen so deeply, right? There's a lot of emotion attached to it. We're wanting it to happen like now, right? And then it's just trusting that process. The soul is there. I see the soul there. And I don't know if you're planning on two. So I don't know if I really see twins, but I feel like two babies. I see two babies, but the souls are there already and they're waiting to make their debut. Okay. And definitely need to listen to the body. I know this is a weird question, but like, I don't know, somebody has like a tilted pelvis or something like that. Just, I see a healthy baby. I see the healthy mamas, and just try to trust in that process. Okay. Yeah. Someone doesn't like to rest. I feel someone is just like, go, go, go. And they need to rest and enjoy the process. Okay. So you're welcome, Donna. Hello, Megan. Hello, everyone. So welcome. I am sharing some messages from Spirit today. Type in your question and we'll see what Spirit has to bring through for you. Hi, Joe. Okay, so I did see Kathy had another question. So how does Spirit feel about this roofing company? Okay, pull 3 and it's an okay comment. Interesting. I feel that there may not be a lot of options for you, Kathy. It's like, I'm not sure about these options, but keep getting different quotes and then use your intuition to see which one, who gets back to you soonest, who's clear, who drops the ball, who doesn't, who's fair with their prices. It's almost like I see you picking the middle range with the quotes too, because of their professionalism. So I have the Emperor reversed. I have the 3 of Wands reversed. And then I have the Hierophant. So I know you usually do your research. You keep doing your research with the referrals. And you know, those are they're so important, right? Looking online and asking around people, you know, what do you think? How was this company? And so on and so forth. I think that that's important. All right, so I know I have more friends joining. So does anyone else have a psychic question? And if you do, feel free to type it into the chat here. So in the meantime, because I do have a delay, who here is going to do some type of ritual to celebrate this, this solstice? I'd love to hear what you're doing. Are you lighting a candle? Are you cooking something? Are you burning some herbs? What are you doing at this time to celebrate Letha? Give it a moment. I got my phone over here. My phone's talking here. You're welcome, Kathy. And you might hear some pug snores a little in the background. I do have my buddies there. He's over there. There's Ralphie. He's taking a little siesta. It's actually kind of quiet. Usually you hear some very loud pug snores. All right. Let's give it a moment. I know y'all have questions, and I know that what's going to probably happen later is when I'm not live anymore, people will be asking questions. But this was a quick impromptu live. All right, Megan's question is, what message does Spirit have around my business and finances? Let's take a look. Business and finances. Well, I feel like I need to shuffle one more time. Joe says pug snores are the best. Yes, and that's why my husband Jim wears earplugs. Ralph sleeps between us. Jim gets the snores, I get the toots. And the toots are not, pug toots are not the best. I'm sorry. All right. Your finances look pretty good. There have been a couple of hiccups with business and finances. Just know that wisdom gained definitely makes you a more seasoned business and soul. You know, what's also kind of interesting. I just felt a little dizzy just right now. Just it's a little bit of the. So there have been some recalibrations, some shifts within your business model and your finances. So we have the 7 of Cups reversed, letting go of control. And then you have the 6 of Swords, and then you had the Queen of Wands. So things will continue to improve, but I feel that it's going so slow, like at a snail's pace for you at this time. Megan, I'm going to ask you, who was in the medical field that's in Spirit? Because I have someone who wants to just say hello, wants to pop in and say hello, that was in the medical field. So doctor, nurse, EMT, somehow worked like as a school nurse or something like that. There's someone who has a medical background with healing that I see popping in and saying hello to you these days. So in the meantime, as you're answering that, yeah, things are going to get better. I just feel like it's going really slow. And when it goes slow, when the process is slow, sometimes we second guess ourselves and we're like, oh, I don't know. Is this really going to happen? But yes, I do see that I know you're making slow but steady progress. Okay. All right. I see more friends are joining. Hello, friends. If you have a question, just let me know. Okay. So Megan said her grandfather was a fire chief. Okay. So he did have to have some type of training and background, right? Not just with, putting out fires, with helping people with health and so on and so forth. He is popping through and saying hello. He just wants to acknowledge you in your journey. You're very welcome. I'm glad that the message resonated. So Joe has a question. Any insights on his future hobbies, upcoming lawsuit from his injury? All I got is uncertainty because you're not supposed to know. You're too close to him, right, Joe? And Megan says, yes, he was an EMT. Yeah, I just feel him around you these days. He's giving you a big old hug from Spirit. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, he was your person. I just got the chills. I'm sorry, Joe. I'll get to yours, but Megan's grandfather really is he's like pushing everybody to the side. He's like, I just want to say hello and I love you. And yes, Father's Day was Sunday. So he was your person. He's still your person. So keep talking to him. Just know he is going to continue to support you and shower you with love. So one other thing I want to drop into for Megan is like sometimes the signs you're not sure. It's either the name Steve or Stevie Wonder. Like I've got Stevie Wonder songs, music, like, oh yeah, like You Are the Sunshine of My Life. I'm just feeling either the name Steve, Stevens, or Stevie Wonder music. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to drop that in, Megan. And I'm just going to then go to, you're very welcome, Megan. Okay. Hello, my friends. Hello. Okay, so back to Joe. So insights on the upcoming lawsuit. The legal system is so slow sometimes, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I wonder why that is, right? It's just like, right? Like taking the time here. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles reversed, Joe. The Chariot, which is about balance and trust. Oh, there's something around the time of Cancer. Okay, hold on. And the Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh, so stressful. So just knowing that the process takes forever, right? And that the petitions and the inquiries, that have been heard. Like, when is this going to end? I feel like there probably is going to be some news and some movement around the time of Cancer, which we're just about to move into Cancer season. So, it's like they're saying it's like pulling teeth. But there is more progress that has been made and is being made. There's something about, but they're just showing me the process around it has to do with vacations, like summer vacations and things like that with the process. So what it is there's the negotiation, the checking, the signing, the witnessing, the paperwork. Like there are so many people with this process that we're waiting on all of them to do that. Okay, I asked, okay, good. So this is a good card. I asked, so what is the final result? What you put in is what you get out. So the Six of Pentacles, what is due, what's fair, and with due process, he will receive. So it looks favorable. It just is that the process is taking forever and will probably continue to take a while. So if we could have the end like goal, just hold that and say, Spirit, hopefully by the end, of summer or whatever it is, just that we're able to finish this process sooner than later. Okay. Looks good though. Yeah. He deserves a settlement. He deserves something. And I'm getting not at the top of the tier, but there's some wiggle negotiation room. What's fair? Like I felt like we need to sit with a number that feels right and fair, and then have our like a bottom line. And I felt like we're close to the bottom line, just a little bit more than the bottom line of what we would accept. Oh, it's been going since 2020. Oh my gosh. So I would continue to say with intention, clearing the obstacles. Oh, calling Ganesha, the elephant, to ask him to help with removing the obstacles that are in the way, like self-induced obstacles, and ask Ganesh to help with releasing those goals and help me overcome them, help me release the control around all of this, and so on and so forth, and just release it and trust to do obviously what you're supposed to do, which I do think he is doing. Okay, good. So then we have you're welcome, Joe. Yeah, he definitely deserves compensation. He definitely deserves compensation, as you do know that. But I do feel like it will be fair. Megan says the deck is beautiful. Thank you. Light Seers. It's a gorgeous deck. It's the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Hey, Traley. So any advice for you? And I had a feeling you were the mama carrying the vessel. So what you can do, I got the chills for you. So I'm going to encourage you to do work on that sacral chakra, moonstone, working with the sacred goddesses, the mother goddesses like Kuan Yin and Isis, and just bring all that divine feminine energy and love your womb. So that's all that sacral chakra energy for sure. Moonstone, trusting in the process, loving your body. Like it's really important you love your body, loving the body. And now I'm going to say this, but I don't want you to feel like that, if it doesn't happen in this month, then I did something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong, but let's raise your vibration, right? Raise your vibration. Meditation, working with stress relief, learning how to shift gears. It's so important when we have a goal that involves whether it's having a baby or opening another business or bringing in a new partner. We don't always have time and space. So let's start making space for the new addition to the family, right? Learning how to shift gears and relax. And I actually felt like you are already kind of nesting anyway, right? Creating a space and wanting to clean some things out, move things around. So I do see that process has already begun. So try to learn how to relax more, shift gears, and make space and time for the new addition. And okay, I have one other question for you because I feel like this is something that I want you to relax into. Is do you have a trouble being flexible and pivoting at the last minute? It's like, this is the plan, this is what I was supposed to do, and then when I have to shift gears, it throws me off. I think that working on that and rolling with it and going with the flow is really going to help you in the long run. Okay. Okay, so let's get 3 cards for you, Traylee, to validate that. The star, so that means success. Then we have the Page of Cups, right? So that is that feeling frustrated with your emotions, just And then we have the King of Wands. So looks like all is good to go. Just relax, go with the flow, try to be flexible with shifting gears when the plan isn't exactly how you wanted it to be, right? It's like pivot, okay, plot twist. All right, so Heather. Okay, see, hi Heather. Any sights for your business? Let's see what we've got from Miss Heather here. Happy solstice, everybody. So I did drop in the link here. Oh, no. Wow, so funny. I'm in psychic mode and I forgot how to cut and paste. Wow. All right. There you go. This is the blog where the workbook is at. Wowie. All right, Heather, let's see with your business. Let's see. I'm going to encourage you to do. Okay, so, all right, let me just back up before I go into the cards. Heather, I think one of the most powerful times for you is not necessarily the solstice, but this full moon in Capricorn, with strategizing with getting in there and tweaking what's working and what's not working for you to get in there with that practicality. That's really going to be supporting you in your business at this time. Now, I don't remember if you're more of like an independent or you work as part of a group, a referral system. I am hearing that you are on track with the individual soul entrepreneur, whatever that word is. And I think you do really well in that way. But there was somewhere I felt like there was a hub that somehow you get added to a directory or something with that. Anyway, oh, yep, there's something new coming in. So good for you. Ace of Pentacles, the Death card reversed, and the Devil card. So you have this new idea, this new platform, or this new brainstorm, this baby that you've got a baby too. This baby that you're wanting to launch, and then it's like, shouldn't I? And I feel like it's a unique twist on something. And here's your business, but I feel like it's something a little bit to the side of your business. It's a little different. It has to do with helping people with cutting corners and being more productive with less time and work and energy. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but let's see. But anyway, so I do think that there are some pivots, some shifts, and I see that something new is trying to be birthed. You're birthing something new yourself, and the mind keeps coming in, and try not to share it with too many people. That's what happens a lot of the time, is that we share with too many people, and then it kind of fizzles out because people second guess it or whatever, they bring in doubt. So just try to keep moving forward with that, still having your business as it is, but I do feel like there's something new that is coming in as well. All right. Wait a moment to see about questions. or comments for Heather? I will stay open to what's to come. You're welcome. I feel like there is a part of your business you are second guessing because that devil card came in, and that's the mind, is the ego. But I do see something like an idea. Maybe you've been playing with it. Maybe you're going to expand upon it a little bit more. It has to do with some type of automation and or sharing with clients or someone how to create more of an automation and helping them set that up for themselves. Heather, do you already have some passive income created for people in that way, where it's a booklet, an ebook, some kind of guide? If not, I felt like that also has something to do with this too. All right. Hello, Teresa. So happy to see you too. Let's see if there's a message regarding your eldest son. All right. Let's see what we've got. All right. We've got the Two of Wands reversed. Then we have the Justice card. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. He needs to, it really would help him to try to be patient. Like, younger people, sometimes they're like, I've done this for long enough, and now I should start to see some results. I feel like he's got some impatience going on, and his manifestation will come in. It's just he's being impatient, and all of the steps haven't been like the process is there's some incompletion there. Some things are incomplete. He hasn't quite embodied it. He hasn't quite grounded himself into this pathway, and it's like he wants it sooner than later. But you got to pay your dues sometimes, right? Sometimes we need to put some elbow grease in there and really get in there and hunker down. I feel like he's also comparing himself to someone else's path, which we don't always know what another person's path looks like and how much effort and time and energy they put into that goal. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. All right. And so you're welcome, Traley. You're welcome, Ariel. And Heather, you just released a free guide for planning business up in line with different cycles. Yes, that is the validation for you. Nice. Passive income is so important. Oh my gosh, right? So I think I mentioned this for you. It was for you, Heather, right? Where I mentioned the full moon energy being really powerful for you. Very creative time for you. I also felt like there are some aromas that really get you, that really get your creative juices flowing. It wants to be channeled through you. I feel like there are some unique takes and the material has a really nice, oh my gosh, it's fresh and crisp. I love it for you. And I see different markets that this would work for. Say you're in accounting, or you're a teacher, or you're a wellness coach, or a realtor. I felt like there are different market niches that you'll work with too. Okay, so that's your validation. And you're welcome, Teresa. All right, so then I saw there was one for Lisa. Okay, Lisa, any July 2024 information? Well, let's see what we've got here. Okay, 3 cards. I honestly cannot believe that Ralphie is so quiet right now. He's just soaking up the energy. All right, so for 2024, you've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You get the Knight of Swords. How interesting. These cards, you saw them in shuffle, so these cards are really wanting to be present today. The Knight of Swords, and then the Two of Wands. So Lisa, with July, it's really important to follow through with the intentions you have and to follow through with the goals that you have, right? So if you say that Tuesdays are going to be my day to relax and so on and so forth, try not to let that go by the wayside. And A lot, they're saying that July brings a lot of plot twists, twists and turns, pivoting, and being really flexible. Also, I do see it as an emotional time, just meaning you're feeling really sensitive. I'm going to encourage you to really work on shielding your solar plexus so that you're not feeling everything around you, other people's stuff, so that it doesn't pull you off your center. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope that helped a little. Okay. Aw, thank you, Kathy. She says he's a sweetheart. He's sleeping pug. The sleepy pug. Oh. It's his moment to shine. There he is, right next to the little cushion. Right? Yeah. All right. All right. And we've got a question for Teresa, a message for you. Let's see. Take a sip of water. This is very helpful. You're welcome, Teresa. Oh, Lisa. Lisa and Teresa. You're welcome, Lisa. Okay, message for Teresa. We're going to pull 3 here. This lady wants to keep popping up. Okay. Similar cards. I am shuffling. No, I'm going to keep them. King of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. You know, sometimes in our life we feel like, I don't know, it feels kind of flat. I don't know what I want, right? It's like not knowing what you want. I don't know what I want for dinner. I don't know what I want to do today. I just feel like there's this kind of sacred pause that you have going on right now, and honor that. When that happens, it means we just need time to integrate, to be still, and allow our experiences to integrate and to blend into our field of awareness. I see it like as a weaving in the experiences from the other realms and letting things kind of catch up. Sometimes when we're on autopilot, we just push through, we just power through it, right? We just move through it. It's like, okay, yeah, that happened, but I don't have time to think about that. I think that we have these in-between times where we feel guilty. Maybe I should have a goal, more of a goal. I should clean my house or whatever it is. And then we just feel like I don't have the motivation. Honor the times of motivation and stop and be present and read a book, spend some time in nature, meditate, reflect, and, within reason, right? So if you're doing this for months on end, then I'm going to say then maybe we need to up some of the serotonin and get some fresh air. But sometimes there are those times where it just is, we got to honor the lulls that we have in our lives where we don't have all that energy. Maybe we feel a little defeated, a little tired. Yeah. All right. And then Traley has another question. Anything that stands out? Maybe anything that should work related versus pregnancy. Let's see here. Okay. We'll shuffle a little more. I'm looking out my window and it's like, is it going to rain? In Florida, usually it's just not overcast. It's going to rain or be sunny. And I'm just kind of wondering what's going to pop up for today, right? Interesting. If it rains, it'll cool it off a little. Okay. So let's see. You're welcome, Teresa. All right. You've got this. Wait a minute. You had some of these cards before, didn't you? You have the Star reversed. When it comes to work, Star reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. And the 3 of Cups reversed. So work is work. You don't need to focus on anything, being present, doing your job, giving it your best. I'm feeling like at work, things might feel a little flat. And I don't know if it's the same old for you as well. And you're like, okay, now what? Okay, just get up, show up, do your thing. More of the personal fulfillment, the joy, the happiness, the good vibe stuff for you is going to be outside of work, meaning enjoying your time outside of work. So if you like to read or work out or spend time in nature, sunsets, whatever it is, cooking. Oh, there's something with cooking for you, by the way. dishes or getting into some type of intentional cooking. I do see that. And I also feel like I want to work with a certain cultural type of food. Like some people love Thai food or Italian food. Like I see that as an influence, and I feel like that feels like it's fun and it's exciting versus work is work, right? So you might have that fulfillment or that joy in your job as what you used to. It's okay. You could balance it out. You get in, it might be the same old. And so there might be some people who are a little disgruntled. Just try not to buy into that. Try not to support it. Hear them, be neutral, and just move on, right? But I'm just seeing more of the fun and excitement for you to be mindful of is what is lighting you up. That's also going to raise your vibration. Okay. And you love to cook. Yeah, I just see you delving into that the alchemy of cooking, right? Every herb, every food, every ingredient has a vibration and frequency, right? So if you use rosemary, it can help with focus. It could help with love and money, and adding these specific ingredients, you're going to create an intentional meal. Yeah. And Joe says that it's raining over his house, but not across the street. I know, it's just so weird. Now the sun's out. Yeah. The sun's like, now you see me, now you don't. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up. Lisa, you're going to have the last reading, the last question. Any messages? Let's see what we've got for you here. All right, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to pull for you from the top. All right, Miss Lisa, this one has popped up how many times today? The Six of Swords. You have the Magician. And you have the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so there is a stressor, a concern that is really trying to be wrapped up and to be done with. It's like a chapter that's wanting to be closed at this time for you. Try not to go and reopen that door and pick the lock and so on and so forth. I also feel that you are experiencing the scenario, and it has to do with manipulation. It has to do with other people manipulating and playing the game. And some manipulation is it's very subtle and it's under the radar, but it's to create a reaction. So is someone fishing for compliments? Is someone fishing for assistance? Is someone kind of fishing low key on the DL for information, the scoop? It just feels like there's something. And with manipulation, it's also to get a reaction with our emotions. That is it's like similar to asking someone for money. It's an exchange of energy. So when someone pushes your buttons, there's a reaction and it somehow fuels the other person, and they get the light and they get the energy because whether it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. It's like children. Attention is attention, right? Or pets, right? So I've got your focus. I've got your attention. There's some type of situation there that I feel like keeps trying to bring you back. Try to recognize it for what it is and don't take the bait. Don't bite. Don't take the bait. Just move along and make a mental note and call it out for yourself. That is what that is. I don't need a reaction. This is not my thing. It's not my circus nor my monkeys either. Okay. So just be mindful of that. And you have choice. They want me to remind you have choice. Okay. All right. I hope that helped. Yeah. And I don't believe that people who are manipulating are doing it intentionally. It's usually something they're not even aware of that they're doing. Yeah. All right. So that concludes today's spontaneous live. If I wasn't able to catch you live, I'll be on again. No worries, friends. And thank you so much for joining me. Happy solstice, blessed Letha, happy full moon, and do something to celebrate this beautiful midsummer time. All right. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Have a great day. All good? Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. You're welcome, Lisa. I wanted to make sure I saw your response. You're welcome, Lisa. And I'm glad it resonates. Take care. Miss you. Bye bye.